Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Tonight we are finishing up the GOT7 Community Spotlight event. So thank you guys all so much for your support of the group and my reactions here on the channel to them. This is the breakdown video for You Calling My Name. If you want to see just the reaction, of course, that's posted in a separate video alongside this one. But this is where I'm going to talk more about what I see in the video and my interpretation of the lyrics. So let's go check it out. Alright, as usual, we've got the lyrics pulled up here on the second monitor so that I can digest full verses at a time. But if you saw the reaction, you know I love this song, so I'm looking forward to actually getting more into the message. So, I mentioned in the reaction, you hear that heartbeat at the beginning. And there's a clear reason for that. It's not just a production choice. I mean, it is, but it serves a bigger purpose. You know, that... so, because the message of this song seems to be kind of calling out or missing or regretting a former relationship and wanting that person to call out for them again, you know, calling their name. We'll get more into that as we go. Now, I have frequently said on this channel that pretty much any romance or love song, unless you see a specific target, you know, like their face on the screen, or you hear things in the lyrics like kissing, touching, pretty much those things, and or if it gets overly sexual. Other than those scenarios, any romance song could be taken as a fan song. And again, this one, we'll see if that remains true, but kind of rabbit trailed here. But again, just wanted to point out I appreciate that heartbeat at the beginning, because they're going to be singing about something from the heart. That formation means something, but I'm not quite sure what. Okay, so this part right here, since I'm paused already, verse 1's about to be over, so I'll just finish it. The one who made you cry, I really hated myself for it. I resented my mistakes that only left you with scars. I don't know their history well enough to know if they would have induced any scars for the fans, so I don't think so, based on what I do know of them. So I think this is probably straight up a former relationship song. But there are some lyrics I'm seeing as we go that you could make an argument either way. I'm going to take it as a relationship, though. Anyway, now without you, my name lost its meaning. Please call it again. So they're less of the men that they were when they were with you, now that they don't have you. But also from the video, what I like is this shot where the glass is falling and then it shatters, and then it's also the negative image. So it's like what exists when you take the main image away. And so what exists on the other side of you being gone and this shattered relationship is almost like a nothingness or a broken representation of themselves. But they hated themselves for hurting you. Nice little softness there. Okay, when it said "oh oh girl," there you can actually make the concrete distinction that this is about a relationship. But my fatal mistake, without you, I'm fake. Nice little rhyme here. Uh, but basically, what killed the relationship, or what led him to killing the relationship, was her not being there, or maybe he drove her away. Either way, he, again, is less of the whole person that he used to be now that she's gone. Sky without light, black. Okay, that that line reminds me of the Hillary Duff line from back in the day. Like, if the light isn't, if the light is off, then it isn't on. Like, okay, but still, the way he's using it is poetic here. Oh, I was a childish bad guy. So he was a bad guy, but we don't know exactly what he did that made him, the bad boy type. But either way, whatever he did, it wasn't great. It hurt her, and made her cry, because now he says, this is the price for making you cry. This pain that I have, this nothingness, this emptiness, this meaninglessness. Oh, girl, don't leave, come back, I was a fool. Which you often hear bad guys say when the girl finally wisens up just a bit and realizes she should have been with a good guy. But 95% of the time, the girl always goes back to the bad guy and actually listens to him and comes back. So, who knows if it paid off for him here. Okay, so this was a cool line to go with this shot. He's chilling here by the fireplace, right? He's got the light, but he sings, since you've been gone, my reason for being has gone too. So he has lost meaning to his life or his existence, which is really cool. It's a simple shot. Again, he's just chilling here at the fireplace. He's got the light, the warmth, and then it snuffs out. It's gone. At the same time where he sings about her being gone and him losing that meaning. Weird shot here, though, that I didn't catch as I was catching the fire going out, is that the fire's back here, because now it's flickering. You see the light against his face. I have to believe that was an accident, because it makes perfect sense for the fire to go out. It does not make sense in the very same shot for the fire to come back. I forgot the pre-chorus, since you've been gone. We did talk about those two lines. I didn't know it back then. Okay, so he basically, remember, we talk about having the regrets now. He resented his mistakes. We heard that in verse one, whatever. But at the time, he didn't realize how bad he was screwing up. He didn't know what he had until it was gone. We hear about that all the time. That beat, that don't, reminds me of, well, a lot of songs, actually. You hear that same structure in, for example, Rise, Get a Guitar. You hear it in another one, Bites the Dust. Yeah, anyway, there's a lot that it goes with. So it's not unique, but it is catchy. That soft little run there. Okay, chorus. The sound of you calling for my name. I want to hear it, your voice. Obviously, we want the girl back. I didn't know how much I'd miss it. Come back to me. Please give me one more chance. To which she's probably going to say yes, because they're them. And would you tell them no? Like, just be honest.
불완전했던 내가 널 만난 뒤 완성을 꿈꿔 퍼즐을 찾은 듯이 너여야만 해.
Okay, so verse 3, the incomplete me after meeting you started dreaming of being whole, like I found the missing puzzle piece, it has to be you. So we see him reaching out for what amounts to be puzzle pieces here. And obviously that person, that girl, is the one who, you complete me. Okay, so a couple of things. Jackson's verse here is, the memories become clearer. I can feel it. You're my miracle. The moment you called my name, that's when I found my meaning. We've talked about that a couple of times here in the lyrics. You're the flashlight that lights up my heart. Part of why I wanted to point that line out is because right here. Okay, it was right before that. Right as soon as he sings flashlight, boom, we illuminate the room. And it's almost a negative image again, just based on how they've created shadow with the light. So yeah, I really liked their production and cinematic choice with that. Then your eyes embroidered the night sky like stars. We talk about, beautiful poetic images all the time, like having the stars in the night sky in their eyes or something along those lines. Just something that makes them special, makes them sparkle. So he's enamored, right? Your voice travels through my ears. You're everything that makes me breathe. So you give me life, not just meaning, but you give me existence. Also, these lyrics are slightly different than the ones in the actual subtitles that I'm noticing here. Okay, so the final piece is you complete me, you're my everything when you call my name. All right, so we've talked about that earlier in the song, about the finding the puzzle piece, and the you complete me. Literally, the line says you complete me now. So you're my everything. It's all giving the same message, the same, really the same image mentally of a puzzle piece, a lock and key, however you want to think about it. It's just them either singing the same things or singing the same things differently, but with the same image, is what I mean there. Very clear what they're singing about in this one. Hold on. Yeah, the light of the fluttering day, the promise of eternity, and we have, again, that almost endless, was the event horizon, where we've got the brightest thing in the sky here, even though that's not really the sky. But yeah, it's just, when this girl is with them, they have that meaning, they have that purpose, they feel not just complete, but they feel hopeful and that there's a future. In this case, the promise of eternity. But, and then the next line is, still remains inside me. But again, that's only with her and or her calling his name. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. my name, please call me, call out my name.
You are a part of me. You and me, we are one. You're the reason for my life.
Yep.
If you're not here, I'm not here.
The if you're not here, I'm not here really encapsulates everything we've talked about. You know, if I have no meaning, no existence, no air in my lungs, no beat in my heart if you aren't here. And then the rest of this bridge is going to be the same dreams, the same memories, the habits we've come to share. You're the meaning of everything, which really speaks to how tight that bond is or was. Because when you are with someone for a while, whether, and this doesn't just extend to romance, this can be just roommates or anything like that, you start picking up on the other person's mannerisms. You start in some way speaking like them, acting like them, doing things that they do, not all the time and not completely, but elements of their personality become part of your personality and vice versa. So when he's saying, the same dreams, the same memories, these are things that a very tight bond would have created. There's our stars in the night sky. Okay, two quick things. One about this ending pose, and two, the biggest one is, of all the stuff I've talked about in both Not by the Moon and You Calling My Name, I've talked about certain moves in the choreo, and I've talked about certain symbolism, but what I haven't expressly stated is just how good they are at dancing. Their synchronicity has been top notch in these two videos. And again, there's artistry to their movements as well as the intent behind them. And then, like I said, I had the two things to talk about. The other thing with this final pose is When You Call My Name, and they're basically highlighting like a name tag or a name badge that would be over the breast pocket, which is also convenient because that's over the heart as well. So it's almost like a layered meaning with that. And then we get our negative image again. Okay, so that was You Calling My Name from GOT7, and once again, another fantastic song. Great video, gorgeous vocals, stellar dancing. These guys have the fine details down to a science, so at least from the two videos I've seen. So really enjoyed the two content videos that I've checked out, as well as of course the Killing Voice and Python. We reacted to that one, but there wasn't, to my memory, there wasn't as much choreo focus in that one, but still stellar. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. I don't have requests open anymore. These were, again, because of a community spotlight where so many of you guys supported the videos and wanted certain things. So if that happens again, maybe we can do another community spotlight. But otherwise, if you want to make requests, there are two ways to do that. You can either subscribe to Patreon, where you get guaranteed prioritized requests every month for paid subscribers. And you also get access to the things that I put there that I can't put here on YouTube. Or you can go through the PayPal link that's down in the description as well. And instructions on how to do that are there alongside it. So you can check out either of those two avenues if there's anything else you want to see. But thanks for checking this out. Thanks for the support, and take care, everybody.